I'd like to welcome everybody to this evening's Isagenix presentation where we focus on the products. This is the Monday night Cepeda Zoom call. And tonight we have a very special guest. I'm excited for you to hear from Mark Nixon. I heard his story in Charlotte at one of the Express universities and couldn't wait to get him on as a guest. So really happy to have him here tonight. Basically, we're going to be talking about the Isagenix products and what it can do for your body. We do want to emphasize, for compliance sake, we will be a legacy company. In fact, we're already becoming the gold standard in the entire network marketing industry. And therefore, we are committed to integrity and doing things the right way. Kathy Coover is on the picture here. And basically, the results you're going to hear about are not typical. Weight loss, muscle gain, lifestyle, and other results depicted in this presentation reflect exceptional experiences of Isagenix customers and should not be construed as typical or average. Results will vary with effort, body composition, eating patterns, time, and other factors such as genetic and psychological makeup. In a study performed in 2012 by University of Illinois Chicago researchers, subjects lost an average of 9 pounds after 30 days on the Isagenix system. The subject also had a greater level of adherence and had more consistent weight loss from week to week compared to subjects on a nutritional diet. The second part of that disclaimer has to do with income. We're not going to talk much about income tonight. That is our Wednesday night Zoom call where the Cepedas or someone they designate do a presentation where the business side of Isagenix is more emphasized. Tonight is more about the product. We will talk a little bit about how you get your products paid for because we believe everybody should be able to afford nutrition and everybody can afford free. So with that being said, I want to talk to you just a little bit about the company. This is an outstanding company, ladies and gentlemen, founded in 2002 by John Anderson and the Coovers, Jim and Kathy Coover. And they really have set in place a company that they just wanted to do it right. And I personally have been in this industry for a long time. When I say industry, I'm talking about network marketing. And I've seen it done not right. I've seen it done right. And I'm telling you, the Coovers and John Anderson are the absolute best at doing it right. In fact, in my opinion, putting it all together, it's the first time I've ever seen everything in place like Isagenix has it. Let's see. Let's name some statistics for I think will be interesting. 15 markets we're in around the world and expanding quickly. Debt-free, profitable, $6 billion in sales since 2002. And the cool thing about that is it's growing exponentially. This past year, we were just barely under $1 billion in sales. This year, 2018, the projection, which I have to tell you I think is conservative, is $1.2 billion. And so we're on a fast track. I've heard top leaders in the company from corporate say they expect to go from 1 to 2 billion in a matter of like 36 months or so. So the company's on a real fast growth track. The product is absolutely excellent. The history of the company is just basically impeccable. You've got phenomenal products, comp plans second to none. We'll talk more about that Wednesday night. And then you've got a system in place that the company has, but also the Cepedas have put in place for members of their team that really, you can't guarantee anything in this industry, but it's the closest thing to that. If you will follow what they teach and what they've done and what they do, you will be successful. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. And last but not least is timing and positioning. And with Isagenix, you could not be in a better place at a better time. Literally, they're just now ready to hit the momentum phase, and they have a $1 billion a year sales base to do that with. Pretty exciting times here at Isagenix. Our guest speaker tonight is going to be a friend of mine. His name is Mark Nixon out of Atlanta, Georgia. Mark has an incredible story. I basically asked him to take his time and walk us through the journey and some of the things that hopefully will inspire others to improve their health also. That's the emphasis of this call, is the product and the health. So without any further introduction, Mark, tell us your story, my friend.
Okay, thank you, Chuck. I really appreciate it. Jenny and I met Chuck and his wife in March of last year at their first Cepeda Express. And he was very kind, and they were very open and willing to talk with anybody, really wanted to learn. So it's so great to have people like Chuck on our team that have really taken the ball and really run with it. But if you guys don't mind, I'd like to tell you a little bit about my story. So basically, when you do things with Isagenix and Isagenix products and Isagenix people, it's not about you. It's always about us as a family. So in October of 2011, I joined the family through my daughter, Mary Jenna. A lot of you may know her, a lot of you may not. But my daughter wanted me to take the products. Well, being the good father I was, when my daughter came to me, I said to her, "Oh my gosh, you can't do this. It's the worst possible thing. It's an MLN. It's terrible." Well, obviously, if she would have taken my word for that, then I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So she woke me up one morning with a contract for me to sign and said, "Dad, I'm going to buy you a 30-day, and you sign this contract. You take it exactly the way I tell you, and after 30 days, if you don't like it, you can quit. You don't have to do anything with it." So I said to myself, well, that's a great deal. I'm really not happy with what she's doing, and so I'll just do this like she tells me to, and nothing will really happen, and then I can just go ahead and say, "Thank you, Mary Jenna." But there's a little problem. The problem was I lost 28 pounds my first month. So after our start, my wife came to me, Jenny Nixon came to me and said, "Hey, we need to do this together as a couple. We both, she's always worked out really hard and everything, but couldn't really change her body. And at the time, I weighed over 312 pounds. And so we said, let's do this together." And so my wife said, "We're going to do this through thick and thin. We're going to work this out. You're going to lose the weight. I'm going to get in better shape, and we're going to get this done." And so I have my daughter that gets me into the business, and I have my wife that says, we're going to do this business, and we're going to work our weight loss and all the other things we need to do to get healthy. So it was so great. Now, I've had some challenges in the past from a medical point of view, and to be compliant, we don't go over that, but basically I just had many issues. And my daughter said to me, "There's a nurse in New York that wants to talk to you and wants to help you." And I said, "Wait a minute. A person in New York City who I've never met, or actually New York, they live in upper New York, wants to talk to me about my situation. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would somebody want to do that?" My daughter says, "Because she loves people and she cares and she really wants to share." So I said, "I'll get on a phone call with her. I'll only talk for like 30 minutes and I'll tell her what I'm doing and then I'll just move on." Well, that person was the very famous Laurie Morelli, who I love dearly. She is the salt of the earth. She's just a wonderful human being. We talked for over an hour and 10 minutes. And she brought me into the company and the products slower to help offset some of the issues I had, make me feel more confident, and work my way into it. I always said that if it wasn't for Laurie, I would have still been on the fence. She really helped me see where I wanted to go and what I needed to do, and it was just unbelievable. I just really appreciate Laurie, and we use her all the time for throughway calls and all the different things that we do because she is such an exceptional human being. So I call Laurie, and she helps me get along where I'm going. And the first year, I lose over 60 pounds. Wow, first year, 60 pounds is really great. So I'm really, really doing well, and I feel pretty good. And then all of a sudden, we lose our upline that brought my daughter and us into the company. We ended up losing them. And at that point, I was really concerned about what is going to happen to me. I've lost 60 pounds. We love our upline. Everything's going really great. Well, I called Laurie. I said, "Laurie, what do you think?" And she says, "Well, I have a friend of mine who's out of Coconut Creek, Florida. His name is John Machete, and he is a step above, actually to the side of them, because they brought him in too, but he would love to work with you." And so another example of we're at a point where we're thinking, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And then John Machete steps up and says, "I'm here, I'm available. And, whatever you need, anytime you have any questions, coaching, he's our mentor." We really appreciate what John does for us and our team. So I'm going along pretty good. I get up to almost 80 pounds lost. And we were doing a men's call every morning. You know how the women dominate this business. So we had a men's call every morning. And I remember getting to the point where I was really getting fed up. I got to a certain plateau, and it was getting harder. I'd already talked to my friends and family. It was harder for me. We were actually at a cold market, and we're really doing all these things, getting all these names. But it's just not working out very well. And I remember calling Mike Borelli, Laurie's husband, one day, and I said, "Mike, I'm sorry, bud. I've given everything I can. I'm thrilled that I've lost the weight. I'm going to try to keep it off, but I'm just done. I just hit the point where it's just not worth it to me anymore. It's just time." And I'll never forget what Mike said to me. Mike's a man of few words, but he's so poignant. He said to me, "Mark, you always told me it wasn't about the money, it was about your health. So you're going to walk away from this when it's not about the money part of it, but about your health, and you're going to give up on yourself?" Because that's funny. I would never give up on you. And again, this was about 3 years down the road, and another person that was there to help me when I really, really needed some help. And he's been there for me, and I also consider him a mentor with Laurie. So I was so thrilled that he was there to help me get through this little issue that I was having. And so then it came to the point where I've lost 90 pounds now. We're into this year, well, actually last year, and I've been yo-yoing a little bit. I'm either 90 pounds or 80 or 85 or 87. I'm in that area, but I've never cracked the 100-pound club. You know, the company has awards associates who release over 100 pounds. So at last year's celebration, John is in our room and we're sitting around talking, and John starts taking pictures of me. And I said, John, what are you doing? He says, Mark, I am sick of the fact that you've lost 92 pounds. It is your 4th celebration, and we want you to walk in celebration, but you got to lose 100 pounds. I'm going to embarrass you into it. I'm going to take pictures of you. We're going to go on Facebook. We're going to, you know, all these kinds of things. So I really appreciate that, because he was really doing it out of love, even though I was sort of a little irritated by it. But and so I worked with him, and we worked really, really hard, and we got to the point where I have now released 102 pounds, and my overall weight is 208 pounds, and it's just been really extraordinary. But I like to say it's not about me, because with our journeys, there had to be people there to help me to get to this first finish line. I have another finish line I need to go to next, but to get me to this point, and the great thing about the associates with this company is they're always there. They're always caring. They always want to help. Our compensation plan is inclusive for all of us to win. If one of us wins, we all win. As one of us bring in associates, when one of us uses product, when all the different things that we do, when we do that, we all win. We all have a stake in everyone else's business. It's just so fantastic. And so from that point of view, I think about when we used to go to Firethorn with Cepedas, and they'd have a Super Saturday, and there'd be about 150 people there. And I remember Patty saying, when you're out there talking to folks, it's not about you. I remember saying that all the time. It's not about you. It's about them. Take yourself out, and when you're working with folks, and make sure it's all about them. So when I finally got to this 102 pounds release, I kept having these dreams at night saying, it's not about you. It's not about you. And I would go through these little vignettes that I just talked to you guys about, the different people that were there for me. It was just incredible. And the voice always said, it's not about you. So respectfully to everyone, I have released 102 pounds, but it's not about me. It's about our family. Our family is Isagenix. Thanks, Chuck.
Well, Mark, we really appreciate you sharing your story, and it's very inspirational. And I also think it's inspirational that it was your daughter who got you into the business. So that applies to a bunch of us that are out there sharing the product with other people. You never know whose life is going to be impacted by the person you share this with. So thank you for sharing your story. We're very, very proud of your results and the impact you're having on other lives. So thanks, Mark.
Chuck, I want to make one last comment. My wife and I started Isagenix at the young age of 57. And I'm 63 now, so you can release 102 pounds on these products from the age of 57 to the age of 63. So this product works for everyone. I always tell people it's not about me losing or releasing 102 pounds. It's about what can happen, what people can do. So I'm here to help you to get to your goal of 40, 50, whatever. And so, but it's just so incredible, these products. We know the products work because of the fact that someone at my age can do what we've done. Really, really proud of it. I love this company.
You know, what's really cool about this company, these products, is you can't help but be enthusiastic when it changes your life like it has yours, Mark, and mine also. So thank you very much. So I want to quickly take you through the products. There's a lot more information you can get about the products tonight. I really wanted you to hear Mark's story as the core of what we want to talk about tonight. But I do want to show you our core products. I had one of the guys on my team recently tell me that he thought these were the only 5 products we had because of the ones we cover on the presentation on Monday nights. I said, oh, no. There's over 60 products. So show him the whole website, the catalog, and he got his eyes open a little bit to all the different products and things that are available to us. Everything from skincare to healthy aging, energy, performance, and weight loss. These are the 5 core products. You got the Cleanse for Life on the far left. Over in the UK, they actually call it Nourish for Life. It's got a little different name over there, but same basic product. And it basically is about 200 nutrients that's just going to flood your body with nutrition and allows you to basically flush the toxins out of your body. It's an amazing product. We call it a cleanse day Please don't let that scare you. It's not a typical colon, poopy type cleanse. It's a cellular level cleanse. And after you do that, there's several different ways to do it based on your lifestyle and schedule. But you just will feel so much better. So I highly recommend it. It's really one of the cornerstones of our company products. It was the first product. It's what John Anderson developed that kind of gave him the idea that he needed to have his own company instead of always just selling his formulas to other companies that would tinker with the product and not necessarily take it to the market the way he designed it and formulated it. Well, with Isagenix, he got an agreement with the Cougars up front that they would not compromise his formulas, and they would figure out a way to make it profitable, but to make it accessible the way he developed it. So we've got the best of the best with the Cougars and John Anderson and Isagenix. The next product is the #1 selling product. It's the Isagenix shakes. My wife and I basically, when we got involved in this business, we want to lose a little weight. I'll show you my pictures in a little bit here. But we've gotten to the point now where we crave good nutrition, and the shakes are a big part of that. People think we're kind of crazy, but we don't mind. We've always been a little different. But we would actually rather have a shake than just about any other meal. We love our shakes. And when it's time to have our regular meal of the day, it's like, oh, yeah, we got to have that regular meal of the day. But we love our shakes. They're very good tasting. They're filling. They're satisfying. There's different flavors. And they're good for you. The nutrition and minerals, the vitamins you need, the carbohydrates. It's a full meal replacement. It's not like some other companies where you've got to add a bunch of stuff to get your full meal replacement. No, it's a full meal replacement, low calorie. And so you're getting nutrition and few calories. The byproduct of that is weight management. So really, really powerful stuff there. Love the shakes. The Isagenix Supreme, oh my goodness. It's hard to pick a favorite because I would say all 5 of these are my favorite. I love these products. And then you have the e-shots and the high nitro in there. There's other products. So it's tough to choose. They're all really good. But the Isagenix Supreme is another phenomenal product. Again, you're going to take this. My wife and I take an ounce in the morning and often an ounce in the evening. And based on what your body needs, the product will actually adapt to what your body needs. It's called an adaptogen. So in the morning, it might give you some energy. It's going to give you clarity of thought, give you that brain fog. It's going to reduce the effects of stress in your life. It's just an amazing product. I was talking to a buddy of mine. He's a police officer. And I'm going to share this video with him as soon as I get it converted because I can't wait for him to hear Mark Nixon's story. He's got probably 150 pounds he could release, and he's already on his way to doing that. But this Isagenix product, he won't live without it. And the first day he took it, he was like, oh, Chuck, I was like somebody punched me in the face. I said, what? I go, I love that stuff. By the second week, he was calling me on the way home from the police station. And he said, Chuck, I accidentally locked my Isagenix in the locker. I'm not going to be back in the office, the station. Do you have it around the house? I got to have my Isagenix. I love that stuff. And really, it gets to where you don't want to be without it. It's a phenomenal product. The next one over is the Complete Essentials with Isagenesis. So kind of combining 4 and 5 here. But this is your morning and afternoon vitamin pack, loaded with all the minerals and everything you need to have a healthy lifestyle. And that's really what Isagenix is about. Weight loss is a byproduct of the healthy nutrition that we put in our bodies with Isagenix. And we have phenomenal, great stories. We did do the disclaimer in the beginning. You can't guarantee results, and we don't. We don't claim to cure or heal anything. However, when you have a body transformation and you see your body transform, and everybody you give the product to, you see their body transform, you get to where it's hard not to make claims. So you just got to zip it and say, try the products and watch what happens for you. The picture on the far left was me prior to Isagenix. I had actually lost some of that belly fat before I got involved in Isagenix. So I don't want to make it seem like all that weight loss was through Isagenix. Some of it was before. But I got stuck at about 210 pounds, couldn't quite get it off. And in that middle picture is me after I released 25 pounds, or 22. I lost between 22 and 25 pounds. But I didn't lose it because in the past, I would lose it, but then I'd find it. My wife told me, go ahead and just donate it. We don't get our donations back. And that's what happened on middle picture. And then I did start to gain some of the weight back, but not fat. I started gaining muscle back because for the first time in years, I had this craving to exercise. I mentioned earlier, I had craving to eat nutritious food for a change. And even when I'm not eating my shakes and my Isagenix products, I still, when I'm out at a restaurant or when I'm eating around the house, I eat differently because my body has changed what it craves. It craves good nutrition. And the picture on the right is me in the gym a few months ago. My wife and I have been working out since Celebration 2017 on a regular, consistent basis, and it has totally transformed our bodies. In 6 months, I've had some funny stories happen. I was coming back from NYKO in Phoenix this year at that event, and I'd been working out for a few months, and I literally I was going through the airport, and I had TSA pull me aside and check me. And I'm like, oh, what's up? You know, everything's cool. My brother works for TSA. I love you guys. Thanks for what you do. What's up? He's checking my arm, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's just I have to check it. I'm like, okay. So I joke around people after that. I don't joke around in the airport about this, but he was checking my new guns. And so the other day I'm in the gym, I'm working out, and this guy who's working out, he comes over to me and he goes, man, you're looking great. He goes, are you juicing? I go, what do you mean? He goes, are you taking steroids? I'm like, no. He goes, unbelievable. I've never seen anybody get the results that I've seen you get in such a short period of time. And obviously I was able to tell him about our great nutrition and what our nitro especially can do for you. Absolutely amazing products here with Isagenix. So I absolutely love it. For sake of time, I'm not going to go into all these stories in great detail, but these are some of my favorite stories. These two ladies lost about half of their weight. Amazing transformations. They were both featured in People magazine in the January 2018 issue. Absolutely amazing stories. We got to meet these two ladies in Phoenix at NYKO. Great stories. Here's one of my absolute favorites. This was the winner of the last Ice Body Challenge. And I loved it when she was on stage and she was kind of still not knowing she had won yet. And she said, Helen is back. And she just had her life back. She had her energy back. And that's really what this is about. It's getting your health. It's getting your energy back to a premium level. One of my favorites is, I always want to call you Patty Cepeda. Sorry, Josie. Josie Cepeda, Herb's sister. She was actually one of our guests 2-3 weeks ago. Did a phenomenal job on the call. But again, phenomenal story, transformation. Just a sweet lady. It's absolutely totally transformed her life too. And again, it was a family member who pretty much insisted that she try Isagenix. So if you're on this call and someone invited you to watch this video, they care about you. They love you. They want to see you have the type of transformation that many of us have had. And it's not about weight loss. We're not a diet. We really aren't. We're weight management. It gives you energy. It helps you with weight. It helps you have time. It's so convenient. The aging process. You heard Mark Nixon talking about his age, and he's doing things today, able to enjoy his grandkids. If you look at that before picture, he was a walking time bomb health-wise. Now he's in much better shape and has a much better probability of living a long and happy life. Job stress, I told you about Ionics. You got to have your Ionics. Physical, I told you my story. My story is minor compared to some of the stories out there. Wait till you see at Celebration this year, the finalist for the Ice Body Challenge. It's absolutely amazing the transformations that take place in people's bodies. And it does take work. I mean, you're going to have to do the program by eating right, and you're going to have to exercise to have the ultimate experience. But I'll tell you, I reduced, eliminated, donated my 25 pounds with no exercise. I didn't start exercising until Celebration of this past year. I lost that weight. I keep saying lost, but I don't lose it anymore. I donate that weight simply with Isagenix, just eating right. I did not exercise any more or less than I was before Isagenix. Good health. How important is your health? You know, one of the things we talk about in Cepeda team is freedom. And it's not just financial freedom. It's just freedom. It's life freedom, having choices. My idea of freedom is being able to go where I want, when I want, with who I want, and stay as long as I want. Never have to worry about money or medication. I don't want to be taking a bunch of pills with me on a cruise. I want to be able to take my shakes, my vitamins, and nutrition. And then financial. Again, we're not going to talk much about that tonight, but we do have a solution for financial, and it's part of the overall mix. For good, all-over health, you need to be financially secure, and we can help you get your products paid for and more. So we've got 3 basic solutions. 4, if you want to include the Ultimate Pack. The Ultimate Pack, we're not going to talk much about tonight, but on the Wednesday call, if you're serious about this as a business, the Ultimate Pack is by far the Ultimate Pack to get. Tonight, as far as being a customer, there's 3 packs. There's the Basic Pack, which was previously called a 30-day system. It's good. It's got your 30-day meal, your meal replacements. It's got the cleanse system. It's a very basic pack. It doesn't include any of the other snacks and nutrition that makes the process so much better. The other one's the 30-day premium pack. It's better than the basic pack. It includes the healthy snacking, the Icy Delights. Those are a must. If you're going to do a cleanse day, friends don't let friends cleanse without Icy Delights, that's for sure. And then the bottom one is the one I want to really emphasize tonight, and that's the weight loss value pack. That is so valuable. You get so much for your money that you're really doing a disservice if you're letting your customers get anything but the value pack. They got a 30-day money-back guarantee, as Mark Nixon said, so it's a guaranteed happiness, satisfaction. So you might as well get the full system and get the best results, and that's what you're going to get with the value pack. So how much are you spending on your food now? And most people don't know. They might know their weekly food budget, what they spend at the grocery store. But I challenge you, take a few minutes and find out what you're spending on a monthly basis for food. Grocery store, convenience stores, out to eat, Starbucks, wherever you spend your money. Find out what you're spending per day for food. That's very, very interesting because you're going to find that you can pretty much just replace that budget with the Isagenix nutrition. And in a lot of cases, I know people that save money eating Isagenix as opposed to their traditional way they eat. Some it's a little more. But I'll tell you this, when you're eating processed foods and you're eating fast foods, you got to wonder what kind of nutrition you're getting. If you wonder, just stick around some Isagenix people. We'll help educate you. I know I've been educated over the last year. So the 30-day system, which we call the basic pack, is going to end up costing about $10 a day. The premium pack, $15 a day. And the one I'm going to recommend to you is the value pack, about $20 a day. That value pack, it's named very appropriately. It's just packed with value. But again, we want to find out what pack fits you best. So when you get back with a person who invites you to this call, or if you're watching the recording, they'll help coach you. That's one of the things Mark mentioned several times in his testimony, is the different people that helped him along the path. That's what you're going to find with Isagenix. It may or may not be the person that introduced you to this, but somebody in Isagenix will help you with your success. Now, I recommend the weight loss value pack. And this week we have a special where if you are a customer, you buy the value pack, or even if you're involved in business, you buy a value pack. Because my wife and I, we bought this for ourselves. It's a great value. So if you buy the value pack this week, there's free shipping up to $50. So normally it's like $5.89 plus shipping and tax. Well, this week only, it's $5.89 plus just tax. The company's waiving the shipping up to $50. That's an amazing deal. Now, with the value pack, you're going to get the full 30-day system, the basic, the shakes, the cleanse, the ionics, the cleanse support pack. But you're also going to get the Icy Delights. You're going to get some greens. If you haven't tried the greens, you got to try the greens. They're amazing. I put them in my morning shake every morning. I absolutely love my greens. You're going to get coupons off your next order. You're going to get 2 coupons to set up 2 new customers, which I'm going to show you why that's valuable in just a minute as we wrap up this call. Go through and analyze what you get with the value pack, buying it as a pack, and compare that to what you would pay buying each of these products individually. There's a tremendous savings getting the value pack. It's an amazing value. Once you understand the value of the value pack, you won't let a person get the lesser pack again because there's just so much more they get, and you really want them to have a great experience, so you want to encourage them to get this pack. The only way I would not get this pack is if for budgetary reasons, I just absolutely positively couldn't figure out a way to get it. And I'll tell you, if you really want something bad enough, you can typically find a way to get it. It's not that expensive when you realize you're going to be replacing most of your meals for the whole month anyway. All right, I mentioned earlier getting your products paid for at $5.89 plus just shipping this week, and normally shipping and tax. It's going to be about $600 for a value pack. Right here, I'm showing you how you get that paid for, plus your next month's maintenance. It's becoming a Crystal Manager, and typically it's 60 days. Right now, we've got a special going on that they're doubling the bonus. That's right, they're doubling the Crystal bonus now through April 1st. So if you help 2 new customers get started, you help those 2 new customers become associates. There's no charge to do that. Then your 2 new associates get 2 new customers. You basically can earn $1,150. Now, if they buy the ultimate packs, your product introduction bonus is going to be more. If they buy the basic pack, your product introduction is going to be less. So it's going to be somewhere around there, but you can see right here that you can easily pay for your products just simply by sharing this great product with a few other people. And you don't have to be a business person. This is a product call. You don't have to be a business person to share it. If you go to a good movie or a good restaurant, you're naturally going to want to share that with other people. That's all we do here with Isagenix. You're simply sharing what you have found to be very, very successful, and you've seen other people have great results, and you want a couple accountability partners to go on the journey with you, you all have a satisfaction money back guarantee. So literally, you can get your products paid for and help a couple of friends have a great experience too. I love Isagenix. So the question now is just, when do you want to start seeing results? Do you want to wait till right before swimsuit season, or do you want to start now and have great results before swimsuit season? We are part of the most incredible team in the entire network marketing industry. It's the Cepeda team. They are great at wealth creation and health and spiritual growth. And you can learn all about this at besetfreelife.com. We have Monday evening calls that you're on right now, or you're watching the recording of the Monday call. It's mostly about the product. The Wednesday call is more focused on how you can use this as a business. Number one, to pay for your products, but number two, to literally create financial freedom. We have daily calls every morning where the Cepedas or people on their team who are having great success will literally teach you everything you need to know to be successful with this program. This Saturday, there is a Super Saturday in Charlotte. The hostess is going to be Jessica Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never had the opportunity to hear Jessica Johnson speak, she is absolutely one of my favorite speakers. She is so from her heart, so genuine, so sincere. You'd never know she's made about $5 million in her first 5 years on Isagenix. It's just amazing the type of people that are drawn to this company. She's going to be the host. You're going to have plenty of other great speakers, including her and Patty Cepeda. If you're anywhere near the Charlotte area, you want to get your tickets and get to this event this Saturday. Hope they still have tickets. And last but not least, I just want to mention, if you are going to get involved in this as a business, join us Wednesday night and learn more. But right now, they have the Rapid Crystal Reset, where you can literally earn double your normal rank advancement bonuses. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Mark Nixon for his great sharing of his story. I'm sure you've inspired many, many people. I know you've inspired me. And I want to encourage every one of you, if you're a guest watching this, get back with the person who invited you and give them the courtesy of letting them know where you're at. Yes, I'm ready to get signed up and try Isagenix. They'll help you set up an account. You'll order the products. They'll help you order the products that are right for you. We're not going to push a value pack on you. I just feel strongly in my heart that's the best value for you, but you get whatever you want from the basic pack all the way up to the ultimate pack. Get what's going to work best for you. Then get plugged in. Don't just buy a box of product and let it sit there. Get plugged in. Learn how to use the products. Go to isaproduct.com. Go to isagenixhealth.net. There's all kinds of resources out there to help you succeed. Sign up for the Isa Body Challenge. Again, all this might sound like Greek to you if you're a guest, but it's not to us in Isagenix. We'll help you. We'll walk you through step by step. So it's been my privilege to host tonight's call. God bless you. We'll be back next Monday night, and bring your guest. We'll help you get your products paid for. Good night, everybody. Thanks again, Mark.
Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate it.